guys, Grant Cardone here, and if you're committed to wealth and creating this kind of lifestyle, I'm gonna share with you 3 things that you have to do in order to create this kind of lifestyle. Now, if you don't want this, the jet life, the yacht life, you don't want to travel with your family for 2 or 3 weeks in the Mediterranean, go wherever you want, pay the bill and not worry about it, and not have stress, don't follow me in this message. But if you do, come to the back of the boat. The 3 things you got to do. Number 1, prior to the 3 things, you got to make a commitment. You got to say, I want this lifestyle. Okay, if you want it, you can have it. I'm telling you, anybody can have this. I started with no money, no leadership, no direction, no guidance, no mentor. Lost my dad when I was 10 years old. We didn't have any money. I was in credit card debt when I was 30 years old, about $30,000. Started my first business, had no clue what I was doing, and would do that for the next 22 years, working my ass off. Now, here's the problem. I was committed, but I didn't have, number 1, you got to have a wealth plan. There's got to be a plan. What's the number? What's the number you need for net worth, for income, for expenses? How are you avoiding taxes? What is the plan? Who's going to be the succession if you actually make it, okay? In the very beginning, okay, if you're starting a business or you're just getting started, the money's going to come in and then you're going to spend most of it probably trying to double down or create a new business, or you're going to make investments, or you're going to buy real estate like I did, or you're going to find some place to move the money. But 1, you have to have a plan. Once you have a commitment, then you got to have a plan and you got to stand on the plan. Now, I operate with an 80-20 rule. I'll attach this to you. It's called the 10X Wealth Plan. The 80-20 rule basically suggests that I'm going to live off of 20% of my income. If I make 10 grand a month, I'm going to live off of 2 grand. It's very, very difficult to do this. This is only for the freaking crazies. I mean, you got to be a nutcase to say, I'm going to do this. But if you did it, suffering's immense, by the way, to live off of 20% of your income. You still got taxes, still got expenses, still got rent. You're going to take 80%, you're going to start investing it in assets that cannot go backwards and that cash flow. So first thing, you need a plan. What's your plan? Is it 80-20, 60-40? Is it 40-60? Is it just a consumer plan, or just I want to get a little better plan? Okay, or is it a wealth plan? Okay, second thing you got to do is you got to make sure everybody on the page in your environment, your accountant, your legal, your wife, your husband, whoever it is on the same plan with you. If they're not on the same plan, my wife has a 10X wealth plan and I have a 10X wealth plan. We need to merge those 2 plans together. So you got to merge the thinking of the people involved in spending money and earning money and attracting money, so that you don't have one of you saying, I want the jet life, and the other one says, I don't care. By the way, that's a massive problem. Now, I've seen more couples resolve that issue by doing a 10X wealth plan than any other single thing. All the therapy in the world will not solve your husband or your wife saying, I don't need any more. When you need more, you got separation and you got problems. Number 3, you need to get close to the action, to the thing you want. Okay? If you want a car, go touch the car. But understand that that car might be a block to you getting this. You're going to have to surrender something along the way, and you can't say what you don't want until you touch it. And you can't have what you do want until you actually touch it. You might say, I don't need the yacht life. Maybe, but maybe it's because you've never been on one. Maybe you don't need to fly private. Maybe you've never flown a private, but once you did, you'd be like, wow, dude, I want this life. My point is this: get closer to the things you want and inspect it. Check it out. I have chartered 4 years in a row on a boat. I'd like to buy a boat one day, but the first thing I do before I buy one is I get closer to it, check it out, learn about it, investigate it, see if I really love and like it, okay? What's the cost if I own one? Look, once you buy something like this, you can't get rid of it. Same thing with the car, same thing with the house, same thing with sending your kids to college. It might sound like a good idea, but is it really worth it, okay? So 3 things you got to do. 4 things, actually. You got to commit. Number 2, you got to figure out what your wealth plan is going to be. Commit to that. 3, get everybody merged on the same page. And the last one, number 4. I said number 3. I said 3, but I'm going to give you 4. And number 4, you got to make sure to get closer to the things you want. If you want to be in France, your first trip, go to France, check it out, get closer to it. You could do that on the internet. You could check it out by getting closer to the target, to the thing that you want. If it's money, cars, things, stuff, girls, boys, investigate and close the target between you and the thing you want. Until then, grab the 10X Wealth Plan. It's a great way for you to get started figuring out what your wealth plan is, what your net worth can be, what your earning needs to be, your passive income, different forms of income, and how you're going to succeed and lead this to the next generation, okay? Enjoy yourself. Can't wait to see you next time in the Mediterranean.